fellas, welcome back to the Redemption Physique channel. Come on. We're locking in. We're hyped. We're hyped. Today we got back day and I'm real excited. I haven't even pulled out of my house yet. I'm not even on my way. I'm in a hurry. I gotta see my girlfriend a little bit later and I didn't want to wait to film till I was in the gym parking lot, so I would make her wait a little bit more. And my baby cakes deserves a timely appearance. Real quick, I am parking just to show you this. Speaking of my lady, this is my girlfriend's shirt. That's one of the perks of being a fellow with a lack of stature. You get to wear your girlfriend's clothes, and a lot of the times they're more comfy than my clothes. By the way, I used to be a huge stoner. I'm talking about all day, every day. And now my use is cut down completely. Reason I'm telling y'all this is because I've cut down my use to social activities only. Recently, I've been having plenty of social activity with my lady. If only my mom was here to smell the incrimination in the air.
Oh, Jacob, it stinks so bad like marijuana.
Oh, there's a school bus! It's not a big deal. Why am I yelling? Last time you and I saw each other, I was telling you guys about how I was finally locking back in. I tracked my macros for a full week and I got back into the gym consistently. I'm still in the gym consistently. Haven't tracked my macros this week. Been eating like shit. But for the fellas that are in a relationship and see their lady quite often, you guys know how challenging it can be to stay locked in on a diet and try to get lean when your lady is over and you see them all the time. They always want some sweet treats or some savory goodness. You try to stay locked in, you say, "I'm sorry, baby, I can't do anything like that. I just don't have room for it." And they'll be like, "But it'll be so good. I know you want it. You love pizza. I love pizza. There's no downside to it." I want to be like, "No, we're not getting the pizza. We're not eating the burgers. We're not getting the hot dogs. And we're not getting the froyo. I have goals. I have standards of what I put in my body. And it's not going to happen. My body, my choice." But we end up getting the pizza anyway. Every time. What am I supposed to do? Tell a gorgeous 5'3" woman like that, "No, you can't have what you want"? What kind of jerk do you take me for? We made it. We're here. At the gym. Yeah. Hell yeah. Sweet. Bass. Sick. I was getting pumped up. I put my phone down and started listening to some tunes real loud with my windows down because it makes me feel cool, okay? And I feel bad for disturbing them because I am one to be like, this is a first world country. I should be considerate of others and the way that they feel. But it's 3 in the afternoon, okay? I feel like now's a good time to blast music. Windows rolled down, full volume in my shit box. This old couple looks at me all weird and threatening. "Hey, pal, you look old enough to have served in World War II. This is what you fought for. I have the freedom to do this. This ain't North Korea. If you don't like the music I'm blasting, turn down your hearing aid. If you did serve, thank you for your service." I wish I had a wife beater. I feel kind of small in this shirt, even though it's showing my muffin top. Top set, obviously. Starting off with the lat pull down. Couldn't find a regular lat pull down bar, so we're stuck with the mag grip on 170. Hopefully getting a minimum of 8. Gonna see where failure lies. You guys didn't see that. That was like 6. That was like 6 maybe. Safe to say we're going down. 150, 20 pounds down. Still a minimum of 8. I didn't realize I was some weak ass soy boy bitch now. Can't tell it's ass sweat in my pants or if I just straight up sharded myself. Alright, I'm not gonna film every set, or every movement for that matter. If I wasn't in such a rush and if my phone wasn't about to die, I'd probably film more. I'll probably just film lat pulls, the rows, and then 2 bicep movements. Maybe even just 1, because they're both just going to be different curls. 4 plates, we're going to see if I'm ego lifting or not. Probably, but I don't care. You should care though, don't hurt yourself, be safe. I'm doing this because I'm retarded. I cheated on everything including the partials. But I can't hit an uneven set on my arms. Oh my god. What happened to me? Whatever. At least I'm in here. Ooh, that might have been a mistake. Got the build of a dad who works out sometimes but drinks all the time. Every fat guy's favorite pose. Tough. I don't mean like cool tough, I mean like this sucks. Welcome to the second half of the video. Now, considering this is a lifting channel, I should probably start talking about more fitness related stuff, diet related stuff, but we're not there yet, okay? That'll happen soon, but right now I'm covering stuff I'm really interested in. One of the things that holds my interest the most are conspiracy theories. I love them. No matter how outlandish, no matter the lack of proof or evidence that they're true, I can't get enough, and I waste thousands of hours looking into this crap. Today we're going to be going over quite a few, some of my favorites even, and least favorites. Now I figured some of these are sensitive topics, so we're going to start off with a softball, nothing too crazy yet. 9/11. This is one people are generally split upon. By people I more mean generations. Seems like the older folks just think it happened how they say it happened. Terrorists from Saudi Arabia and Egypt came through, flew the planes into the Twin Towers because they hate America. The younger generation, which I'm a part of, believes something else, something more mischievous went down. Do I think the government planned it? No. I think they knew it was gonna happen though. Whether it's the fact that billions of dollars were misplaced just days before, or someone who was notorious for showing up to work every single day no matter the circumstances, just happened to miss work that day, the owner of the Twin Towers happened to miss it. It's hard to say that it happened exactly how they claim. The Middle East at that time and to this day was a gold mine for oil, a currency every country holds at a high value. Now don't get me wrong, I do have the flag on my arm, I am a patriotic fella, but I do not trust the government, not one bit, and I think that makes me more of a patriot than most. Holy these mosquitoes are all over the place, golly, what the hell's going on? Ooh. For all the reasons the government had to stop this terrorist attack, they had even more reasons to let it happen. Our government, the people in power, wanted that sweet, sweet black stuff. And I'm not talking about heroin or mandingos. There were plenty of reasons to not trust the government before 2020, but ever since COVID and all that misinformation that was put out during that time, I trust them even less. The people in power, they don't mind blatantly lying to their civilians, to their people, to get the upper hand and get what they want. I'd say don't trust the government and, I don't know, maybe don't trust the people in office. Next up is a little bit more calm and a little bit more niche. Don't think this one has a whole lot of traction. I think it's more like people just trying to get a historical figure, a big one at that, to relate to them more. I've heard some people claim that Abraham Lincoln, who some might argue is the greatest president of all time, was gay, a bottom even. First of all, he was a great wrestler, so if he was gay, I don't think he'd be a bottom. I don't think he'd let that happen. Also, not to mention, he had a wife and he had a fiance beforehand. And the fiance he had beforehand, he broke up with because she was getting too fat. And that's the straightest thing I've ever heard in my life. Now, stack this conspiracy with one of my own. I don't think Abraham Lincoln was gay. Ben Franklin, however, that man was a sexual freak. He had his own property down in France where he would hook up with a bunch of ladies of the night. A lot of the time, rich and powerful people get bored of factory settings and they look for something new. Benjamin Franklin was a fat, damn near disabled freak. He was smashing ladies left, right, and center. Not to mention, in his France home, underneath the floorboards, they found a ton of skeletons. Now, I'm not saying because he had skeletons underneath his house that he's gay. But you ever heard of Jeffrey Dahmer? Exactly. Even if Ben Franklin wasn't gay, it is proven that he's the originator of the Diddy Party. He was hosting freak-offs. Man, oh my god, there's so many mosquitoes. Man, oh my god. I'm moving. As I was saying, based off of what current political figures are up to, allegedly sucking, I don't think it's too wild to assume Ben Franklin might have been doing the same. Not to mention, since the beginning of time up to maybe about the 70s, it was extremely unpopular and extremely uncommon to be gay and racially unbiased. Lincoln already freed the slaves. He chose which path he was gonna take. Ben Franklin, on the other hand, had slaves, racist as hell. He's got an option open to him. Mom, who do you think is more likely to be gay, Ben Franklin or Abe Lincoln?
Oh, crap.
Yeah, you're not sure?
I think probably Ben.
Ben Franklin? I rest my case. My mom just stated Ben Franklin was 100% gay, so...
I did not say that.
Next up, I'm 99.999% confident the government's purposefully trying to make the population fat and lazy. You also look at the government-funded news articles that say working out's bad for you or creates a toxic environment, and considering the government's thirst to control its population, I'm pretty sure they want their population as weak and controllable as possible. If you're some large, airsoft, fatty-looking fella, I'm pretty ssure you're not gonna fight back against tyranny. You look at the macros on these foods, these specialty foods that are supposed to be healthy for you, I might as well go to In-N-Out, get me 3 4x4s. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy being fat and lazy just like everyone does. I just prefer being aesthetic and strong a little bit more. And by the way, over there, I watched some of the clips back. I got a wife beater under here. It looked like I was folding in on myself. It looked like I had a big old tub of lard right here. And I got a little bit of lard, but golly, it looks like I was a sumo wrestler. Let me. Hopefully that looks a little bit better. What are you looking at? Go for it. I'm not stopping anybody.
What are you getting upset for?
I'm not getting upset. I was just getting stared at.
I was looking at you. It's not about you.
What do you mean it's not about me? I got a camera and a microphone. It's definitely about me. Do you guys remember how the CIA sent crack into black neighborhoods back in the 80s? Dad, do you remember that?
Not responding when you're on camera.
Gotcha. Well, think about it this way. If the government is willing to push crack into black neighborhoods and make them tweakers, I'm pretty sure they're willing to sneak some extra calories into your protein bar to make you fat and disgusting. There's a plane nearby. The government's on to me. They're gonna get my ass for spreading their secrets. They're trying to make options at these fast food restaurants that seem healthier. Just because they got a plant-based Whopper down at Burger King, that means those 800 calories per burger don't exist anymore. Now you're just getting fat off of a burger that tastes like ass. And you should probably just eat ass anyways. You'll burn more calories doing that than you'll gain. Next up, we got that Squid Game actually happens, or at least a version of it. I didn't hear about this until recently. There was a government shutdown in Sarajevo. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm not gonna look into it. I don't want to do all that. Yes, it'd just be a Google search away. I'm filming right now. I'm busy. I'm doing stuff. But basically, there's a theory that a bunch of rich tourists and some Italian nationals paid $90,000 to $100,000 to get snipers and shoot down civilians during the shutdown. I wouldn't put it past them. Like I stated earlier, these billionaires, these powerful people, they get bored and they don't want to just go to Chuck E. Cheese for a good time. Unless their name is Jeffrey Epstein, Bill Clinton, Donald Trump, allegedly, Ghislaine Maxwell. Will Smith, I'm sure, is on the damn thing. Stephen Hawking. Although Stephen Hawking, I'm sure, would rather be at the mathematical midget convention. I looked into it a little bit more, and British intelligence have said that they've seen no evidence of such things taking place. I don't trust a damn thing they're saying. One, they're dirty Brits, nasty teeth, tea-drinking losers. Second of all, if any rich, powerful tourists were taking place in these human hunts, I'm sure the British would have been there. You see a sick, deformed-looking freak like Prince Andrew hopping onto Epstein Island, I think some other parts of the royal family or people connected to them wouldn't mind hunting a few poor people down. But no, I'm sure governments that have done things like MK Ultra, the crack epidemic, 9/11, most likely, the invasion of Iraq, Vietnam, the COVID misinformation, have for a proven fact kidnapped and experimented on homeless people, would never do something like that. We know about Epstein Island, and even that we don't know everything about yet. Imagine what else is going on that we don't know about. If I were to put myself in their shoes, and I saw a mysteriously jacked, tweaking crackhead on the street, I'd think to myself, I'd like to see a fellow like that take on life-threatening child's games. Boom, now we're over here because I gotta grill steak for the family. Alright, hell yeah. Now, I don't think anything I'm saying is super outlandish. I don't think I'm saying water's turning frogs gay. I'm not Alex Jonesing out on y'all, by any means. I could. Lord knows I have some theories that are equivalent to such, but I'm not gonna get into those. We're sticking decently baseline, more general. That man was a sexual Now don't you worry, I am tracking this tri-tip in my macros 100%. I made sure I left room for it. Ooh, what a sear. Good lord, we're killing the game. So what can we learn from this? Don't trust the government's word at face value. If you end up homeless, doing crack, and a guy in a suit comes up to you and tells you he's got an opportunity, don't take it. Just take another hit of that pipe. Don't get the Impossible Whopper from Burger King, and never trust the British. Did I do deep research on any of this? No. This is a channel for two things: lifting, nutrition, and fun times. These are all jokes at the end of the day, you know? You can't take anything I say too seriously. If you're gonna take what an online coach has to say about any real-world matter seriously, maybe you should look at yourself a little bit and reevaluate what you believe. Reevaluate what you trust. I know jack shit about jack shit. All my knowledge is literally just about how to get lean, how to get big, how to get strong, how to get athletic. If you need any help with any of those things, I'm your guy. Come to me. If you need advice on what to believe and why you should believe it, read the Bible instead.